Well, my Frenchmans, for me right now it is a beautiful, beautiful Saturday morning, but when you guys are seeing this, it is going to be Wednesday, and we are going to be kicking off a brand new series here today. Yes, yet another series that Squid's probably not going to be able to keep up with, but you know what? I want to have some fun, so I'm going to start it either way. We're going to be starting a brand new series here today, guys, called WOTH Wednesday. Every single Wednesday, I'm going to be playing the game in which I believe is the future of hunting simulation. The herd management aspect to this game is very similar to Call of the Wild, but also very, very different in a lot of different ways. And the cool thing about WOTH 2 is it's brand new compared to WOTH 1, running on Unreal Engine 5, an insane amount of species, including even things like hippos and whatnot in the African map that we're going to be checking out in this series. I haven't even been on it and unlocked it yet. The game is made to be herd managed. The maps are designed to be herd managed. The species are designed to grow. I'm not even sponsored in this video in any way, shape, or form. I'm just genuinely admitting right now that WOTH 2 is the future of hunting simulation. WOTH 2 right now is in early access here on PC, but it's coming out on September the 29th of this year, 2026, for all platforms, PlayStation, Xbox, and PC. So without further ado, guys, let's go ahead and dive right into today's video. Let's cull some animals. Let's try to get ourselves a 5-star. But first, we gotta go check out the brand new trophy lodge that Nine Rocks just added to the game. And apparently you can hunt on the map that the trophy lodge is on. I'm just mind blown. Okay, well, here we are. There's someone for us to talk to over there. And I think this is a completely... Oh, that is so cool. It's like a little mini map like Cell's Weezin. But they did it for the trophy lodges. Oh my god, I love this. This is so clever. Now, there's so much to cover here. Not only are the trophy lodges on their own map that's completely huntable with a species list of which I don't even know, the lodges are actually customizable, meaning that when you run out of storage inside of this lodge, you can literally customize it and you can expand it and build upon it, and there's just an insane amount of different things you can do inside of these trophy lodges. So right now, I actually have a trophy that I think I'm gonna go get from the normal lodge. It's a 5-star wild boar that I got off of New Laurentian a couple of nights ago. But first, man, I kind of want to run around and look for some animals. Let's see what we can do, man. What if this is like the best map in the whole game or something? Duckies. I see duckies. This is so crazy. This is a trophy lodge map, and there's fully alive. Not very healthy by any means. Geez, we're going to need to do some flock management on these things. Holy crap. Animals on the map. Living and breathing. Never thought I'd do a hunting game do that. Okay, guys, so it's a completely different time of day now. I just did a whole bunch of research, and please excuse the rain. I hope it's not too loud. The rain details are, like, extreme in this game. After all, realism is everything. I actually managed to find a full species list for this little map, so I think it's about 1/3 of the size of a full-size reserve, and there's only like 4 or 5 species on it, which is to be expected. But mule deer are on this map, so we're immediately going to start doing some herd management on mule deer, and I'll kind of talk about a little bit like how you herd manage. It's super simple, like Call of the Wild. You just got to know what to shoot and what to leave. We have a snowshoe hare up there. There he is right there, 87%. It's only 2 years old. Apparently that's an adult, though. That's not going to make a 5-star. I don't know, though. I want to focus on these mule deer. So this map is inspired by North American wildlife. It doesn't actually say where the map is based. I know New Laurentian is Canada, and obviously the African map is Africa. You wouldn't believe me if I told you. So to start off our hunt today, we got to age 6 out of 12. He's halfway through his lifespan. He's probably not going to make 5-star. He's only going to end up a 3-star. Maybe a decent-sized 4-star in a few years, but I'm just going to take him out. The rule that you want to follow when herd managing your maps here in WOTH is you want to leave any animal that has a fitness over 51% and is a relatively young age. And the reason that you want to do this is because of the fact, I have a terrible idea. Let's shoot this snow hare with a 375 H&H. Oh my god. Oh, that's funny. The reason that you want to follow those rules is because of the fact that, yes, each animal has obviously its own age and fitness, but the herds as a whole here in WOTH 2 also have their own fitness. As you can see, we have a little snowshoe hare herd here. This is the only herd I've actually discovered on this map. But you can see the herd is stable. This means that most of the animals inside of this herd have a stable fitness. It's not amazing, it's not horrible. By leaving all animals with a younger age that have a higher fitness, meaning 51% and more, and shooting the animals that have a lower fitness and are older, or even animals that have a higher fitness but are about to die here in a few years and probably aren't going to make a 5-star. Doing that will make the quality of your herds go up. Once you get the herd to healthy and like whatever the maximum fitness is, then the herd starts to pop 5-stars like crazy, which are essentially just diamonds when you think about it. And if you're lucky, you might even spawn a non-tip, which is a non-typical, which is pretty much just a great one. So you guys have probably noticed by this point in the video, Squid, you're playing Way the Hunter on a PlayStation 5 controller? And the reason for that is yeah, honestly, I don't know what it is. Ever since I got the original Way the Hunter here on PC, I've always played it on controller. I don't know what. I think controller honestly feels better for this game compared to keyboard. While with games like Call of the Wild, keyboard's 10 times better than controller. I don't know what it is, just the way the buttons are set up, the feel of it feels amazing on controller. But got a decent little 332 there. He's 207 pounds. Double lunged him from, I believe, 232 yards. And then we got the nice shot replay there. Man, this harvest screen runs amazing now. I'm getting 130 FPS, and when this game first entered early access, just to show you how far they've taken it, I struggled to get 20 FPS in the harvest screen with a pretty decent computer. I'm not going to say my computer's a NASA PC by any means, but it's not bad. And as for our snowshoe here, I can't believe there's anything left of him at this point. If this game was just a little bit more realistic, this thing may or may not have just become mist. Oh, that is absolutely hilarious. My only option is to dispose of it. From 256 yards, ripped his guts right out of his body. Oh my goodness. Well, my friends, this is definitely extremely cool, and we're gonna have to do some content here on this map in future Way the Hunter episodes, but I think for now we're just gonna kind of focus on the trophy lodge for this video and then hunting over in New Laurentian, because I'm only playing one map at a time. I'm herd managing one map at a time. We're taking our time here, guys. We're gonna get every 5-star in the game, trust me. So yeah, this map has a time and a place. Honestly, I might come to this map next and just get it out of the way before going to Africa. But man, we got some vulnerable elk herds here, vulnerable mule deer herds. Oh wow, yeah, this map needs some work. Well, for those of you guys that don't really know how Way the Hunter works, pretty much every single outpost, or lodge as they call it, on your map is a trophy lodge, meaning you can put trophies inside of every single one of them. Just about every single one of them. As you can see, I have a lot more progress on this map. I play this all the time on my own. I have a lot of healthy herds on this map. Stable and healthy herds all over the place, especially with my boar. I really like the boar. And pretty much right now, besides like the mission mule deer they had me mount and put in here, it's a 1-star. This is my only 5-star here on this particular account as of right now. Now, I had to restart and I've lost my progress like 10-15 times. And I've had a lot of progress issues here in early access, and I still don't even know if we're going to be able to keep our progress when the game fully releases. So I'm actually just now starting to really get into the game, and I'm kind of scared because I don't really want to lose my progress when the game comes out. But they said there's a chance of it. So right now, that's my only 5-star. But I think we're going to get another one today because I got another boar that's almost going to make it. And then we're going to go hunt some more species. So for now, I'm going to take this level 5 or 5-star boar or whatever and bring him back to the brand new trophy lodge. And we're going to put our first ever trophy in there before we go on our little hunt today. Okay, my Frenchmans, I don't really know where I want to put it yet because I've never even been in here before, but kind of want to just run around and look. Let's see, what do we got in here? We got anything to upgrade the lodge with? Where's like the customization station? Oh, that would have sounded so good with a nerd voice. The customization station. I love being Squid. Well, they must want you to be doing the missions or something to upgrade the lodge. It's probably, you got to talk to that guy over there or something. But for now, I think I'm going to put this wild boar, at least I thought that's what it was, right? Right here. I want to put it with a curious predator. We're going to do the 5-star Central European boar. There we go. Display the trophy. We have to hold it. And there we go. Mid-size herbivore, curious predator, snarling. So we got the wild boar there. And then we're going to have like some type of predator snarling at it, getting ready to kill it. That's dope. That is sick. That's really sick. I hope I get to a point where I have no choice but to fill up all like the lodges on the maps with random trophies. But yeah, let's go back to New Laurentian and let's go try to cull ourselves another 5-star boar to bring back to the lodge. And then we're gonna hunt something else, because I'm pretty sure right now I got a boar that's about to make it. He's like 97% and he's young. Okay guys, so what I just did here is called a time skip. Every 3 days here in Way the Hunter 2 is equivalent to 1 year. And it's free to reset the time, and you can reset the time an unlimited amount of times. So pretty much the whole trick to herd management is to get a lot of high fitness, young animals on your map, and then set the time ahead, like 4 or 5 years. And if everything works out right and the animal stays healthy, it should grow into a 5-star. And you know, you say you're going to hunt wild boar or whatever, but the way the Hunter works, you say you're going somewhere, you place your waypoint, and pretty much the whole way there, every animal you see, you're culling, which is essentially just herd managing. So yeah, we're going to hunt boar, but we're literally already on a whitetail. Okay guys, look, this is a lever here. This guy's only 3 years old out of 10 years old. And he's a 67% fitness. Don't freaking say it, bro. We left that in 2025. What else we got here? We got, I think, absolutely nothing else. Is that really the only deer here? There's a 67% 5 there. And there's another 3-year-old 67% 5 there, unless they're the same deer. No, they're staying way too far apart, right? This game trips me out sometimes, but man, they are snort wheezing at me, dude. Holy. We're about to see right now. Is there more than one, or is it just the one? Pretty sure it was just the one. I don't hear a whole herd running away or nothing. You can usually hear them running really, really good. Interesting. There we go, right there. That's what we're hunting for. Oh my goodness, dude. We're getting so many good deer on New Laurentia now. We have a 56.9% young here. That's got some decent potential. Not anything like crazy guaranteed 5-star or anything, but 3 out of 10-year-old, 57.5% adult there. Oh my goodness, man. I feel like the approach that most people and myself take to Way the Hunter 2 is a lot more like inclusive and everybody friendly, any age everybody friendly, than the approach that you take to Call of the Wild. With Way the Hunter 2, your herds are designed to be herd managed. With Call of the Wild and herd management, you're kind of just like abusing a game system to get trophies. Not really anything like realistic, I guess you could say. It's still fun, honestly, in a lot of ways it's more fun. But you're always dealing with jumpers and inconsistent respawns and solos and your zones flopping all over your map and destroying. You ain't got to worry about none of that here with Way the Hunter. Pretty much all you do is pick a random direction and run in it. You don't need main zones, exterior zones, nothing like that. When you see a shooter, you shoot it. When you see a lever, you leave it. That's as far as you need to think for herd management in Way the Hunter 2. And I love that. I love that a lot. No setups, no tripods, nothing like that. It's a nice, relaxing experience, I will say. Okay, guys. Well, we got a 2-star here. He's a 60% and he's mature. I don't think it's possible for him to make 5-star. We are in the same general area, though, as the one that I'm suspecting is gonna turn into a 5-star, or grow into a 5-star. So I gotta make sure I don't miss him before I start shooting here. I do have the compound bow on me, which in a lot of ways is the way to go. I don't think the 5-star's in the area. 78% there, 8 out of 12. They can live over 12 years too. It's just like 12 years is their normal life expectancy. Some might live less, some might live longer. I guess for now, I mean, these all look like a bunch of young-ish healthy wild boar. That one that was like 60-something% though, and old, I'd like to take him out of here. He's not going to do anything to help him. That one. Okay, he's 32 yards away. He's going to go ahead and drop a shot in there. No way he's going to run from that. That's a 375. And I wish I could take the opportunity to look through this herd here and make sure. It's another 60% mature I wish I could have got. Make sure our 5-star's not in the area. He's around here somewhere. We just got to find him. How about we let the dog track this one? Come here, bro. Track for me, man. Search for any animal track. There you go. Unlike Call of the Wild, the animals in Way the Hunter 2 don't just go to the exact same zones every single day. Yes, they have zones, but most animals on the map actually drink in several locations. So it's just kind of like the general area that the herds are that you want to be hunting. That's why there's all these herd indicators, and then there's individual need zones. Because like you might be able to find this herd, for example, feeding here, or you might find them feeding a couple hundred yards this way, or feeding a couple hundred yards that way, you know? It takes a much more realistic approach. And in some ways it makes it easier because you can find your animals faster. But in some ways it makes it more difficult because it takes more longer to find animals. If you're a fan of the Hunter Classic, and you're also a fan of the Hunter Call of the Wild, you're gonna love this game because it's the best of both worlds. The realism of Classic and the arcadey herd management style stuff from Call of the Wild is both in this game and implemented in a way that works perfectly, which is a luxury that we don't have in Call of the Wild. So I'm not saying to switch to Way the Hunter, I'm saying also play Way the Hunter, if you have the ability to. Because trust me, you're gonna regret it if you don't. A lot of people, unfortunately, kind of tend to take it that way, so, you know, I don't know what that is with the hunting simulation community. Most game communities like Call of Duty, you know, you can accept that there's Battlefield or, you know, stuff like that, but it seems like with the hunting simulation community, people just can't accept the fact there's other games than Call of the Wild. Call of the Wild's the best. Always has been. Always will be. Not saying Way the Hunter 2 is better and you should switch to it permanently, but Way the Hunter 2 has some aspects to it that are better than Call of the Wild in my personal opinion, and there's hundreds and hundreds of hours of fun gameplay you guys could have here as well. You can have both. You know, you can play several games. Love Call of the Wild, but you know what? I also love Way the Hunter now. because there's no better feeling than spawning that 5-star, man, trust me. Well, spawning a great one feels better still, I'll admit that, but get back with me when I spawn a non-tip, let's see. Alright guys, now this here, these are some good examples of some bucks that should probably die. He's probably not going to make it to a 5-star. I don't think I can get the follow-up shot anyways, but I mean, I'll try to get him. This is really what we don't want here. He's only 3 years old, and he's 47% fitness. This is an unhealthy young deer. The only thing that this guy's going to grow into is an old, stinky dummy. His rack will never become very beautiful. So, we're going to go ahead and yoink him. And honestly, he's just still standing there like that. Even though he's above 50-some%, he's old enough to where I'm confident that deer's not going to make it into a 5-star. If he does, I will literally, like, it'll blow my mind completely. He's dead right there, nice. So might as well just take them both out. Honestly, I've never had one stick around that long after shooting. I did put a suppressor on this gun though, so yes, that's probably got something to do with it. Alright, Otto, here's one of our whitetails. W's, $61 there. I love how they changed it to where you have to hold down to sell the animal now, because the harvest screen was pretty snappy before. There's been some times where I was about to talk over a harvest on the harvest screen and I accidentally claimed it, just because it's so sensitive. And then right here we got our other, I think this is the younger one, right? Nope, this is actually the older one. Bigger sized one, just a 1-star there. He's a little 590. However, that makes sense. That is definitely not, yeah, whitetail can't even score like that IRL. Their scoring system's unique. I don't know how they score in this game. I'll have to get into that once I get way more advanced and really start learning about, like, down to a T what racks score what. But yeah, 500-inch whitetail, definitely don't think that we're scoring in inches here, guys. 600 actually, it's 592 I think he was. Oh my goodness, that's another one that's probably going to make it into a 5-star. 83% fitness, and it's a young. 83. That's the second highest one I've ever seen. The only one that's higher than that's the one we're out here hunting for right now, and that's my 97%, I think. And he was young when I first spotted him, and it's like, I think a year or two later now, I fast forward the time too, so let's see if we can find him, and hopefully, bro, hopefully, please tell me, Lord. Knock on wood, say a prayer, man. Let's hope he turned into a 5-star. You get so carried away and have so much fun in this game, though. I'm literally this far from the house that I went to, and I'm supposed to be down at that blue waypoint. You get carried away quick in this game, man. Can't help it, though. It's too amazing, man. It's too amazing. It's just that good. Alright, yeah, mates! Well, we finally got the first sort of wood bison of the day here, and we actually are being greeted with a mature 71.7%. Now, I've seen some decent-sized females in here. Not size, decent, fitness, excuse me. That's gonna take some getting used to. So we got 81% 1-star adult male here. He could turn into a 5-star. Okay, 49% young. That's gotta go. That could be what's holding the herd down here. Honestly, I think the reason that the small ones spawn with this low of fitness, because either the older, more mature males, like this adult here, have a lower fitness, and he kind of does, but I mean, there's some really high fitness older males in here too. I think it's these low fitness females that's making the small ones spawn like that. So we got a 53% female here. I mean, I could easily get her as like a 75, 80. We could probably get this 46 young wood bison here, probably up to like an 80. This is a really big and nice wide open herd too. I think I'm gonna cull the crap out of this herd. Now, tents are in the game here in WOTH Hunter 2 now, so I'm just gonna go ahead and place a tent 300 and some meters away from that herd. There's really no animal zones right here for some reason. It's kind of a blank spot, so you know what? We might as well. Let's drop her down here. And with the tents, you can actually access your storage, so if we wanted to grab a weapon or switch something out, we definitely could. And you can reset the time, I believe. Yeah, you gotta hold it to sleep, I think, over here. Yep, hold, sleep, and tent. So W's. While I'm here, I'm gonna go ahead and grab one more tent and put it in my, loadout here. W's. There we go. You always want to remember to do that. When you place a tent, grab one more out of your storage. Always remember to do that. So that way when you find another place you like, you can place down a tent. So, without further ado, is that albino? Nope, she's just like light gray or something. It's 81%. 1-star there. Oh my goodness, man, I can't stop. Where's that male that's absolutely horrible? That guy right there. We ain't gonna lose him. You see how you can put a marker on animals and it stays to it? Love that. Okay, he's 270 something, so we're gonna aim like, I guess 219, then aim kind of high-ish. It's kind of glitching out in that other animal there. Biome! That should have been good, I do think. Maybe, no, he's down right there. Holy crap. They're kind of just standing around. Let's see what else we got. Alerted, suspicious noise heard. And your brother just dropped dead. Yeah, I wonder why. Squiddy's out here with a 375, boys. Okay, 46% young there. I'm going to put a marker on that so I don't lose it. 279. We're going to 0 to 328 and aim low. Take that female out of there too, so that way hopefully That'll help with future respawns. And she's down right there. W's. Now that herd should get a little bit more healthy with the next time reset. I wouldn't say there's going to be 5 stars in there immediately, but we're making progress, guys. We're making progress, to say the freaking least. Well, isn't this just the most hilarious thing you've ever seen? Right next to each other, both absolutely nose into the ground, dude. It's hilarious. I love to see it, man. This 375 H&H, man, once you unlock it, from a mule deer all the way up to a wood bison, I mean, you really don't need any other gun, unless you're planning on going to do turkey hunting or, like, I don't know, hunt pronghorn or something. Honestly, I would shoot small non-trophy pronghorn with this gun. Anyways, double lung shot there, though, from 277 yards. The ballistic system in this game is just stupid realistic. So much fun when it's just perfectly paired with that arcadey feeling of the game. It's a masterpiece, man. I will say this game is a lot better than the original Way of the Hunter. Like I said earlier, it's literally the Hunter Classic and Call of the Wild, 2 of which in my opinion are the best hunting games of all time, combined into one. On Unreal Engine 5, which is capable of this. Photorealistic graphics. I do have my frame gen on quite high right now, so the textures and whatnot are quite blurry, but when I'm not recording and running my OBS, this game seriously blows your mind. Oh, that is so sick to see. That is a maxed out wild boar right there, guys. That is as big as that 55% is gonna get. So let me guess, most 55%s probably won't make it to a 5-star, right? But they're more healthy animals than your average animal, so you want them on your map, see, kind of similar to Call of the Wild HM, so that way higher fitness younger animals spawn more. Because having these higher fitness in general animals on your map makes more higher fitness animals spawn. Go ahead and take that boar out real quick. I think that hit a little bit low, honestly, but I think it's going to take him down. I don't even think that second shot hit him. Well, that's the last place I seen him, was right on top of my waypoint there. That was a long shot, but it was the 375. My guess is probably anything like 70% or higher has 5-star potential, and it just depends on how healthy it is at the end of his life cycle. Well, you guys, I tracked that last wild boar across the whole dang map, seems like pretty dang much, all the way up to the ocean on the side of the map, and found absolutely nothing. Guessing we didn't hit him pretty well. The crazy thing is the volume of blood was high, so I believe the animal died, but it's okay, I just cannot claim one animal. We ain't gotta worry about a great one spawning or nothing. Now we're creeping up on another boar in a need zone. I actually had to place down a tent, and I might have forgot to, I forgot to pick it back up. Honestly, I'm probably just gonna leave it there, because it sucks having to run from that dang outpost here all the way down just to see these wild boar, but I think this is where that 5-star was living, or that 90-some% 4-star I think it was. So where in the freakington are they? Come here, Mr. 5-star. I know you're out here. Hello, what are you? 30% young, are we serious right now, dude? Yeah, that's probably the worst find of the entire day. I was hoping it was gonna be my 5-star bid. Oh, that is so funny. The unpredictability of this game is hilarious. When you think about it, having like the animals kind of like almost drink in different places every day, right at first kind of seems like a scary thing. Like, yeah, I don't really know how I'd like that. But trust me, I love it, and it's 10 times better than having them in the same place every day. It's hilarious how chaotic it gets sometimes. Not chaotic in that, like, unorganized sense, to where you don't know where your animals are going and your stuff's all messed up and you just want to quit the game. More chaotic to where it's like, I know my target animal's still with its herd, I just gotta find the herd that I'm looking for, right? And the herds just get everywhere. There's a 57%. Is that albino? That is a rare. Is it not? That's a rare. Okay, I'm getting more and more excited by the second. And the crazy thing is, that is a 90% 7 out of 12. That thing can at least grow to a 3-star. Minimum. Minimum, dude. That honestly, by the time he makes mature, he might be a 5-star, man. Oh my, that could be a super rare. That is, if that's rare, I mean, it looks white. Oh my goodness, guys. I am so glad I decided to hunt these boar. I don't know what it is. There's all the species on the map I could have targeted to HM first. I just chose boar. Yeah, that is most definitely some kind of rare, at least some kind of uncommon. I don't know, man. That's going to be an insane trophy, though. Even if it doesn't make a 5-star. I'm pretty sure it's leucistic. That's my best guess. That's got to be like leucistic or something, because I'm yet to see one that color. And right next to it, 70%, 10 out of 12 mature. That could technically make 5-star. He's got 2 years left. I doubt he will, but could. This one, on the other hand, has got 6 years left. 5 or 6 years left. Honestly, probably like 7 if I want to risk it. Man, let's go reset the time. I have to run up there and get his zone real quick. That's right where they're at. I just got to make sure I have I'm guessing he's probably inside of this herd here, but I don't have any spots right where he's at. I do have a spot for that herd all the way down here, though. That would kind of make sense because they're resting over here. I don't know. We know he's in this area. I'm going to go grab his zone, grab a screenshot, and probably the next time you guys are going to see me here in the game, shoot, guys, we're probably going to do like 2-3 years just to see what he turns into. So, see you in 2 years. Oh, yeah, and by the way, here's the one that I just shot here a couple minutes ago, right through the neck. Oh my goodness, you guys, just like that. Just like that. It just worked out that good. Just like that. That's it right there, right? That's the rare. For sure, that's a rare. That's like leucistic or something. He's now a 3-star mature. This is so sick. I love this so much, man. What the heck? That's so weird. I wonder if I drop a marker on him now and then I go reset the time, if the marker will still be. I highly doubt it. Okay, guys, there he is. Oh, he's 12 out of 12. He's not going to make it to a 4-star bed. Oh my goodness, dude. That could have been huge, though. That's still, don't let those 3 stars make you think that that's a small boar. That is a big, big wild boar. And I think it's a rare. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at him side by side now, and I guess he does kind of have the dark in the bottom right there, but he's got to be some type of rare. I guess it's possible since they're like the same family, technically, since they're the same herd. I guess it's possible the genetics just have 2 rares in the herd. But I don't know. We're going to shoot it. We're going to shoot him right now. He's 200 yards away. We'll 0 to 219. Aim a little bit low. And should have been good. I hope we shot him more like right there. Move the waypoint. I think that was good. I think that was good. I think I made the right choice. I don't know. I don't want to risk losing a rare. That'll be my first ever rare wild boar. Or Central European boar, excuse me. Alright, guys, here we freaking go. That's some fresh blood. It is pink. A little bit less blood than usual, but we did get a lung. There's oxygenated blood, meaning there's bubbles in it, and the animal was fatally hit. So we successfully blew him clean off the face of the earth. Kind of. Even though it is a 375, again, this is no small wild boar we're talking about here, guys. Okay, as I get up closer to this thing, I think I realize more now that this is a female. I didn't even notice on the thing. I think I remember now that these things, the females are the trophies, because they get the heaviest. It's different. I don't think it's about tusks in this game. I think it's about heaviness. But I don't know. This could be like a leucistic or something. If it is a male, that definitely could be like a leucistic or something. I don't know, but look how good that animal model looks. Holy crap, dude. All right, let's pick it up. Oh, it is a female. Dang, and it's a common. Oh my gosh, that's just the way their fur looks. Squid, you are a moron. That's okay. I was just trying to age her. I mean, she technically could have made it into a 5-star. She's a 90%. But oh my gosh, man. That is crazy. We're definitely going to get a trophy shot with that. That's a trophy. That's definitely a trophy. I'm not going to say it's like insane, like I want to taxidermy it, but that is definitely a trophy. Let's get the 375 out. And that's some good practice working with the herd management system too. I can't wait until I get extremely, extremely good at this. Mind you, we still have all of Africa to explore. We're on like species number 3 here in New Laurentia. Not the most beautiful picture I've ever seen, but it'll definitely do. Little tiny tusks on her. It's funny. That is very, very funny. It's trippy how it moves the animal in the photo mode, but it snaps back to its death position in game. That's cool, man. That's really, really cool. I really like it. I'm not going to taxi that or nothing, but I'm pretty sure that, yes, the females are the ones that become the 5 stars for the boar. The males might be able to as well, but the females, it seems like, are the ones that are going to become the 5 stars because they're heavier. But honestly, the tusks here are what it's scored by. So I don't know. I think the weight does play into it too, but no clue. I'll have to look and see if my 5-star that I have is a male or a female. Shoot, I don't even know. I know it had some big old tusks on, I'll tell you that. Them things are like trunks. But hey man, if you guys are looking forward to more WOTH the Hunter 2 content coming soon, let me know down below in the comment section. And also, I'm not paid in any way, shape, or form to promote WOTH the Hunter 2 for these long form videos. So your support on the videos is really, really, really much appreciated, as that's literally what makes it so that way I can continue doing this and playing these hunting games for you guys and just bringing you guys positive, family-friendly, fun videos inside of these beautiful hunting games, because it's a really, really underrated genre. And a lot of people don't realize it, but the hunting simulation genre is unfortunately slowly dying. And games like WOTH the Hunter 2 that these big companies like THQ Nordic and Nine Rocks make for us, insanely healthy herd out there by the way, are the future of the genre, and the success of these games will dictate whether or not the hunting simulation genre continues to exist. Or continues to exist healthily, obviously. But hey, I love you guys truly to the moon and back. The Squid Gang is the best group of people to ever walk across the face of the earth, man. Join my Discord server if you guys haven't already. The link for that is down in the description below. We now have WOTH the Hunter 2 channels where you can share your trophies and chat with your friends about WOTH the Hunter 2. And some friends of mine are actually considering putting together the first ever herd management FAQ for WOTH the Hunter 2. Don't worry, guys. You can already assume guides are going to be coming. Ya boy is going to learn the game. I'm going to learn the game good, and there will be a ton of simple, easy to understand guides here on the channel. As always, my name is Squid. You guys are watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out, my gamers.